So Detroit will get the first possession. Thomas kicks to Dumars. Thomas from outside off the mark. And back to the Bulls. They went 9-7 in division last year, Steve, and kept pace with the Pacers for a while for the title, but never could really close the gap.
Seems like the Bulls are always in the mix for the Central Division title. I mean, since the realignment in 2004, the Bulls have never finished in the bottom of this division, and more often than not, they're in one of the top 2 spots.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And this club shot 77% as a team last year. Good, not spectacular, but solid.
Pass to Jordan. Grant Edwards defending. Pass to Paxson. It's Pippen on the wing. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Phil Jackson. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Here's Grant after the basket by Detroit. Kicks to Jordan. Thomas is on him. Jordan, the pass to Carter. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dumars dishes to Thomas. Rodman. Back to Thomas. 3-pointer. Puts up the baby hook. Offside Thomas. They grab their own miss. Rodman kicks to Thomas. And another shot. Cannot hit. And it's Chicago the other way. Paxson with the ball. Isaiah Thomas covering. Paxson passes to Pippen. And it's off from 3-point range. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thomas dishes to Dumars. Rodman. Lambeer. He is guarded by Cartwright. Outside for Thomas. Here's the 3. Feeds it to Rodman. And the pass to Dumars. Thomas. Lambeer backing down. The second chance effort. Excellent defense from Cartwright.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Baseline try. Rebound, Detroit. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Rodman with the bucket.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Bulls trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Grant kicks to Jordan. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Lambeer, good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Here's Paxson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the score. He had a nice open look right there.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always. The Central Division was a tough division last year, guys, but the Pistons were able to hold their own against their rivals. I mean, they ended up 4th in the standings, but still had a good record against everybody else in the division at 8-8.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
Grant, and the shot is good.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Horace Grant. Neely's checked in for Pippen. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. And in a division where 3 teams made the playoffs to go to 8-8 against the Central, shows you just how tough, Steve, the Pistons could be within the division.
And the Pistons have always been a mainstay in this Central Division, going way back with rivalries against the Cavs and the Pacers and the Bulls. There's a lot of history in this division, and Detroit trying to regain its place amongst these great teams.
Hodges checked in for Jordan. We've got 1:23 left in the first. Armstrong passes to Neely. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Passes it to Hodges. And here's Purdue. Aguirre covering. Pass to Hodges. Unloads. And he gets it to go from the corner. Hodges has got his first basket. Johnson kicks to Thomas. He passes it to Aguirre. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Neely. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Thomas passes to Aguirre. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
They've been getting out-muscled on the boards before coming up with that one.
Not playing tough enough. The physicality just hasn't been there yet.
And it's Johnson penetrating. He's guarded by Hodges. The 3 from Thomas. Kept alive. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in mid-air and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Healy. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's Detroit. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And I think another key will be, can they continue to knock down that mid-range shot? They've been very good here early.
Armstrong passes to King. And the rejection by Sally. And he gets it back. Bulls shooting their first free throws of this one. And the first one comes.
Well, I tell you what, you consider all the injuries the Bulls had last year, and you look at the 34-18 mark against the Eastern Conference, and it's absolutely remarkable considering what they had to go through personnel-wise.
Now here's Henderson. Johnson attacking. The pass to Aguirre. And it's King with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Hodges, and he converts the layup. And back to the Bulls in the East. It wasn't just one guy who stepped in the shoes of Rose or the departed Ashik. It was a group effort.
You know, you looked at the roster last year, you kind of scratch your head and go, how is this team going to get to the second round without Derrick Rose? But they did it with a group of role players, with a front line that was tough and nasty and rebounded well, and with great coaching, too. Well, I really admire low post scoring. It's kind of a lost art, guys. The footwork, the deception, and he's just got an assortment of moves down there.
Yeah, he's a ballerina in the post, Steve. That's what he is. One of the most fascinating parts of the game for me to watch. A combination of strength, balance, explosion, and touch all rolled into one.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Cartwright's checked in for Purdue, and it's Grant in for King. Cartwright, the pass to Pippen. Here is Hodges. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Paxson with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pippen against Aguirre. Fade away. Rebound by the Pistons. 5 Pistons got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Aguirre, good. Aguirre's got 4 this quarter. So it's Chicago now, trailing by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Passes it to Cook. No good. Nice D from Edwards. And, well, Detroit shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And here's Johnson outside, and that one's good. And it's an 8-point Piston lead.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now, here's Grant. That's good.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers. When there's not a hand in his face, he'll knock those down all day.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
One of the problems for the Pistons last season was they always seemed to come out after halftime flat. Just couldn't sustain the kind of intensity and focus needed to win consistently. That was a big part of why they had such a tough year.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Aguirre against Pippen. Right inside, and that one's good. Well, going back to the Pistons, the third quarter for them was by far their worst scoring quarter. Several points lower than any other quarter they played in, and with the sample size you get over the course of a season, that is no accident.
Well, you know, what you think about now with a team like this is that if it's young, maybe they're not used to the tweaks and the adjustments that other teams are making at them over the halftime break. So this is an area for improvement for this Detroit team.
Well, the Bulls battled in last year's postseason. Got a Game 7 win in Brooklyn to sneak out of round 1 in what was one of the more interesting series of the first round, but then fell to the Heat in round 2.
Now here's Pippen looking for his first basket still in this one. The drive by Jordan. Grant. Back to Jordan. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Johnson. And for the Bulls, no Rose the whole time. And they had questions constantly being asked if he would return. But the team came together, Steve, and showed the Bulls aren't just a one-man show.
You know, they missed him, though, Kevin. I mean, desperately. I thought they performed admirably, but they really needed him against the Heat. They were able to steal Game 1 in that Eastern Conference semifinal matchup, but without him, the Bulls just didn't have enough firepower to beat Miami.
Now, here's Thomas. After the miss from Paxson, Johnson dishes to Rodman. Thomas against Paxson. Aguirre kicks to Edwards with his first shot attempt, and that one comes up a bit short. Bulls trail by 10. Jordan the pass to Grant. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Paxson with the ball. Isaiah Thomas covering. Paxson against Thomas. The shot's good from Paxson. Paxson's got his first bucket in this one.
If they're going to take tough outside shots, I mean, they're better off just firing from the three-point line.
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, if you're going to be back there near the three-point line, you might as well take the 3. Just step back and knock it down.
Now, Jordan. Isaiah Thomas missing on the 3. Can't get it to go. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
Offside Thomas. It's stolen. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Chicago making a switch here. Outside Dumars. Latrey. Rebound by the Bulls. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Pippen. Sally with the rebound. Thomas up top. Guarded by Paxson. Stolen by Pippen. Here's Jordan. And trying to get that one. And that does it for the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
I hope your weekend...
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The second half just about to get going here. An exceptional performance from Vinnie Johnson, the microwave.
Well, the threes have been falling for him at a ridiculous rate. That first half was just amazing.
And when that's the case here in the second, I think he's just got to keep spraying and splashing them.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Cannot hit. The Pistons go the other way with it. Dumars dishes to Thomas. Hands it from downtown. Thomas got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pistons. Bulls trail by 11. Paxson kicks to Pippen. There's the feed to Jordan. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the throw line.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop. The Pistons have gone now 5 seasons, guys, without posting a winning record, and they're on their 4th coach in that time. Been musical chairs on the bench. Hopefully, they'll be able to find some stability there and some improvement on the court.
Thomas goes in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Detroit. Open for 3. Shot is off.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And the Pistons' long rebuild has hurt attendance. There's no doubt about that. It's dropped over 20% over the last decade, down around 67% last season. Steve, last in the NBA.
Well, of course, the city has also been hit hard by the economy, Kevin, and that has played a role. But no question, the Pistons' struggles have led to the attendance dropping. Hopefully, this team, with the good young talent they've put together, can get things turned around and get these fans back.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he sinks the 2nd.
Well, Detroit has always been one of those teams you think of when it comes to franchises that epitomize the rough and tough Eastern Conference. Always look to be a tough defensive team, and they might not have the flashiest players, but they have some of the toughest, no doubt.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Jordan the pass to Paxson. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Covered by Dumars. Shot from the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And Clark, as you said, the Pistons were strong against the rest of the East last year. Didn't give away too many games, and 25 of their 29 wins came against Eastern opponents.
Yeah, they took advantage of the weaker conference for sure, but it just shows you how much growth they have ahead of them, because in order to get to the playoffs, they're going to have a good record against the West as well.
Here's Jordan. Paxson back to Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. It's Pippen with the drive, and it's good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Kings check in for Chicago. Detroit leading by 10. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter, and just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Bulls making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Knocked away. Thomas goes in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Armstrong after the basket by Detroit. And King backs down. Armstrong. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen again missing.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed any second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Armstrong dishes to Pippen. Backing down is Jordan. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Gives him the lead pass.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Pippen. Far right with a screen on Robin. And that one's good by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Dumars. But they'll get another chance. Moves back up. Edwards. That's good. And the Pistons lead by 19.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's Armstrong. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Dishes it to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Expanding his range. And that one's good.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now, here is Dumars. He has 7. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Talk about great numbers for Thomas. He has 17 points and 8 dimes. He is in complete control of this game.
Yeah, it's just going his way. Everything falling into place.
Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. 1:27 left in the third quarter. And Hodges kicks to Armstrong. Purdue with a screen on Thomas. Davis, the pass to Hodges. No good on the triple.
The Bulls' offense staggered at times, guys, and one reason that was the case last season is they didn't have a big three-point threat. Second lowest in the league last season in three-pointers attempted. They really were a team that tried to score the ball inside.
Now Davis. After the missed 3 from Hodges. 5 on the clock. Fades back. They get it back. King, that's good.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Thomas, no luck. And Clark, you mentioned the Bulls last season without Derrick Rose, not the flashiest offense, and Steve, that hurt him.
You know, having said that, I mean, that was a team that played relatively slow even with Derrick Rose. But last year, particularly slow, 27th in the league in fast break points. Look, this is a team that hangs its hat on defense and rebounding, and the fans love them for it. But to make that next step, they're going to have to improve their offense considerably.
Jordan, he's checked in for Chicago. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Rodman. He dishes it to Thomas. Drills it from outside. Thomas got 22 points.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Armstrong against Thomas. Armstrong dishes to Jordan. The 17-footer goes down. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Thomas, no good.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Lambeer's shot is off. Bulls trail by 15. Pippen, the pass to Hodges. Back to Pippen for three. And Lambeer pulls it down. Lambeer's got 3 rebounds now in this one. That is good. Bryer's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Detroit.
It's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for them this half, and they haven't had any empty possessions, scoring on every trip.
Chicago making a switch here. Kings checked in. They set the pick. Outside Jordan. Johnson's there. 5 to shoot. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Thomas. Finished off the break. Thomas got 24.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pippen, the pass to Neely. Back to Pippen. 17-foot shot on the way. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing. You know, his offense can come and go pretty quickly, but when he turns it on, it's incredible to watch. He becomes their go-to guy in an instant.
But I don't know why it does come and go like that, Steve. I mean, imagine the player he'd be if he could just stay that out all the time.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Aguirre. Dumars, he's checked in for Detroit. The Bulls shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Armstrong against Thomas. Pass to Purdue. King with it, looking to end the run. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The first one falls.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Armstrong against Thomas. The kick out to Dumars. Back to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Now the dish to Rodman. Lots of room. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Dumars kicks to Thomas. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Pippen. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. He misses the free throw. Some changes for Chicago. Cartwright comes in for Purdue. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. And he's good on the second. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dumars kicks to Thomas. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Sally. King with the steal. Pippen, the pass to Cook. Back to Pippen. Now the pass to Paxson. Pippen. Backing down is Jordan. Shot from 16. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Edwards, he's checked in for Sally. Detroit leading by 19 points. Thomas kicks to Lambeer. From deep. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Back to King. Outside Jordan. Passes to Paxson. Now King. Outside Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Thomas, that's good.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
Chicago calls timeout. It's been quite a game so far for Isaiah Thomas.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Outside Jordan. He kicks to Pippen. Pass to King. 6 to shoot. He tries for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Cartwright. And finally they hit one.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Dumars backs down. Thomas. Off target from outside. There's 1:38 left in the fourth. Jordan the pass to Paxson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Thomas down low. Guarded by Paxson. Thomas, no luck. Pass to Paxson. Back to Pippen. King, right side. Another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And that one misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Detroit leading by 15. Backing him down, Thomas. Outside, Rodman. Back to Thomas. From deep three-point range. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Paxson. Henderson defending. Neely gets the bucket. And here's Henderson. Number 33, defended by Neely. Aguirre kicks to Johnson. Nailed from three-point land.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
So with the ball, Henderson defending, gets it to go.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
Makes it off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 16.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Davis with the drive. Neely into Purdue, and the layup is good. Now here's Johnson. Hastings. No good from 11 feet. And so Detroit takes lead.